I texted the family group chat, "My graduation's on Saturday. Hope you can make it." My brother replied, "We'll be in Vegas, maybe next time." My mom added, "Don't make this about you." I simply wrote, "Understood." What they saw on the news that night made Vegas the last thing on their minds. I sent the text on Monday afternoon, just a simple message in our family group chat. My graduation was Saturday at 2. I'd worked 6 years for this degree while working full-time at the hospital. Night shifts, double shifts, picking up every holiday so I could afford tuition without loans. Jordan replied first, "Can't make it. We booked Vegas for Rachel's bachelorette. Maybe next time?" Then Mom, "Jordan's right. Don't make this about you. You've had plenty of graduations." I stared at that message. Plenty of graduations. I'd finished high school and community college. This was my nursing degree, my actual career, the thing I'd been killing myself for since I was 20. I typed back one word, "Understood." Dad never replied at all. The thing is, I'd told them about this date 4 months ago. I'd mentioned it at Thanksgiving. I'd brought it up at Christmas. Jordan had booked his Vegas trip 2 weeks ago. On Tuesday, my supervisor called me into her office. "We're doing something special for Saturday," she said. "Channel 7 is covering our new pediatric wing opening. They want to interview you since you did your thesis on childhood trauma care." I'd spent 8 months researching how emergency rooms could better handle kids who came in from bad situations. My paper got attention from the hospital board. They'd actually used my ideas to redesign the whole pediatric section. New rooms with softer lighting, toy boxes in every bay, a separate waiting area so scared kids didn't have to sit next to drunk adults. Actual protocol changes for how nurses talk to children. "They want to film at your graduation," my supervisor continued. "Show the whole journey, student nurse to graduate to full staff member. Human interest angle." I said yes, not because of my family. I didn't even think about them. I said yes because I'd earned it. Saturday morning, I got ready alone. Put on my cap and gown in my apartment. No one to take photos, no one to fix my tassel. I drove to campus by myself and sat with my classmates. The news crew was there with cameras. They interviewed me before the ceremony, asked about my research, about working full-time while studying, about why I chose trauma care. "Kids remember everything," I told the reporter. "How you treat them in their worst moment stays with them forever." I wanted to make those moments less scary. They filmed me walking across the stage, getting my diploma, shaking the dean's hand. Then they followed me to the hospital for my first official shift as an RN. The segment aired on the 6 o'clock news. I was changing into my scrubs when my phone exploded. Texts from aunts, cousins, people I hadn't heard from in years. "Saw you on Channel 7. So proud. You looked amazing." Then Jordan, "Why didn't you tell us you'd be on the news?" Mom, "We had no idea this was such a big deal." Dad finally spoke. "Your mother and I would have rescheduled if we'd known. I was pulling a double shift. 16 hours on pediatric emergency. A kid came in around 8, 7 years old, car accident, scared out of his mind, kept asking for his mom who was in surgery. I sat with him, used every technique from my research, kept my voice calm, let him hold my hand, explained everything before I did it, brought him the stuffed dog from the toy box. By the time his grandma arrived, he was telling me about his favorite video game. My phone kept buzzing in my locker. Jordan again. "Can we talk about this?" "Mom, you're being unreasonable. How are we supposed to know?" Group chat messages piling up. Dad suggesting Sunday brunch. Jordan saying he felt terrible. Mom writing paragraphs about misunderstandings. I didn't open any of them until my break at 2 in the morning. The news segment was online. Someone had shared it on Facebook. It had 4,000 views. Comments from people talking about how hospitals needed more nurses like me, how my research mattered.